He voices his opinion on the conflict between humans and aliens. If you want, you can find it in the Alienet. An old acquaintance of yours, Overius, might know the details of Castor's case. Overius is in the park. You should go there if you wish to speak with him.
Well, were you able to locate that article I mentioned? I mean, I'm guessing you must have if you're here. Listen up. So the part that caught my attention was this, and put me through hell before. Because Castor is admitting that he had already suffered for his convictions before. I think there's a story behind that seemingly random phrase, don't you? And somebody ought to find out what exactly happened to him. There are many reasons, but for your purposes, you only need to know one. I was in the military, and believe it or not, there was one time when I went on a rescue operation together with Castor. I saw firsthand how many lives he saved, and how he risked his own life on multiple occasions to do this. Castor doesn't deserve what's happening right now, and that's the reason I want to help him. I used my position to get hold of Castor's personnel file. I mean, this man is a perfect example of a hero, and I think you'd agree that his reputation has been spotless. For one, Castor has had a spectacular career, and let's not forget all those medals he received for bravery. However, that said, I did manage to stumble across a few vague paragraphs that were written about him. One of them is about how Castor first discovered he was an immortal. The incident happened a while ago, within the walls of Ignum Monastery. When Nerion's forces arrived and stormed the monastery, they slaughtered every one of its defenders. Among those defenders was Castor. Now mind you, I don't know any of the gory details. But I found out that Tradius, who was one of Nerion's generals, is actually still in Ignum. It was Tradius who commanded the assault all those many years ago. Perhaps you should see if you can beat some useful information out of this scoundrel. And trust me, there's no need to pull any punches with that guy.
You need to find the key to unlock the gates to the courtyard. Search the bodies of fallen Templars. You'll probably find it on one of them.
Technologies for the defenders of Aelion. Go on, take them. It's part of my friendly assistance program.
is a Titan sentry behind the gates. It is set to immediately call in Templars in case of an intrusion. This experimental Titan can inflict massive damage. Try to evade his powerful attacks. Get to the tank and destroy it, and try to avoid its special attacks. on the upper level will help you.
Look at you, all puffed up and serious. Yes, I remember Castor, but I'm not going to bore you with tales of his tragic fate. I'll show you instead. I'll tie you to a post and tear out your nails, eyes, and teeth. Castor. I bet you'll squeal and beg for mercy, unlike him.
The story of Castor is a sad one, but it sounds to me like the breakdown might have been caused by something else. Castor endured all that torture with honor. It's my belief that this ordeal only made him tougher. I'm just gonna have to look for another explanation. Once I figure out my next move, I'll be in contact with you.
civilian. My advice is to get out of here quickly. The town has been captured by enemy forces. Oh, it's you. Well, of course I've heard of your achievements. I can't help you with Castor, sorry. I do remember that story. There was just something very odd about the whole thing. They filed a complaint against the boy and withdraw it on the same day. His neighbors. I think he crippled their son or something. I don't really remember. It happened so long ago. But I've been thinking, that boy's sister still lives in this town. I know her rather well, and I just realized I don't recall seeing her among the refugees. Perhaps if you hurry, you can find her in the town. You can get your answers and save the girl.
When we need them, I want to live!
Hold on, Juice. No, he's not trying to fight me, but he's damn giving up. We'll be there in a second. We gotta finish
You're
this
right on
first.
time. What would we do without you immortals?
Castor? As if I could forget him. Oh, we were just kids. I was hanging out with my friends when we found a baby Verd. It must have strayed from the others and was digging around in the trash. It was probably hungry. We decided to catch it so we could pry secrets out of it. Then we'd tell them to the grown-ups and become the greatest heroes in Vanes. Or so we thought back then. Oh, that part of the story is the hardest. First we tried to speak with the baby Verd, but it was just squirming and whining. So we took it to the barn, tied it up, and then we saw all those tools lying about. I'm not really sure how it happened. When Castor showed up, the baby Verd was already dead. I feel awful, you have to believe me. We were just kids, we didn't know what we were doing. But Castor had always been different. When he saw what we did, he went berserk. Attacked us as though bitten by a winger. Beat my brother to a pulp. He spent weeks in the hospital and his jaw hasn't closed properly ever since. After that, our parents wrote a complaint to Iana's adepts. But then they took pity on him and withdrew it.
That's it. That's the missing piece. Now we definitely need to speak to Castor. I'll try to arrange a meeting. You can take a break for now. Thanks for the help.
Alvarius left you a message. I don't remember the exact words, but it's about Castor. He was moved to Naori Island. Go there if you want to speak with him.